Wow, that was ridiculously hard to get out of the box. Hello everybody, my name is Shelly and I have to get ready, so I thought I would do that with you guys. You guys like the get ready with me's, I think, I hope. I gotta figure out where my stuff is because I have so much stuff in here that's new that I've been just throwing on my filming table so that I could, my phone's on. I've been throwing so much stuff on my filming table so that I could sit down and film with you guys at some point. And now there's too much, so I'm gonna have to break it up into several different videos. But I thought it would be kind of fun to play with some of this new stuff, put a look together, hope it comes out okay, because I wanna look cute tonight. I wanna not look like what I'm looking right now. We're gonna have to fix this. But I think I wanna play with this Huda Wild Jaguar palette. I think that actually might be really cute for tonight. I got a couple of these Soul products. They're like a face type bronzer. I think I want to try one with maybe the Catrice True Skin, like mix it together, because I bought this and I realized it was far too light for me. It's it says neutral sand, color 30 or shade 30. And then because I knew it was too light for me, I went out and bought another of the exact same ones. So I have two neutral shade 30 and they're both too light for me. Yay. So we're gonna try to darken that up, see if we can't mix it up and get something that'll actually work. I do have also the Catrice HD liquid coverage, and both of these are too light for me. And that one's in 34, that one says medium beige. Medium beige was still far too light. So let's try some of this stuff that I picked up here. I'm gonna actually take a pump of this True Skin, which I think, I know, far too light for me. I almost wanna take a little bit of this Becca Ignite highlighter. It's ridiculously dark, but I'm gonna put just a little tiny bit in it. And I'm gonna see if I can't get, I think it's really shiny too. See, I think that's maybe even still too light. We're gonna take a little bit of the Soul body, face and body bronzer. A little squirt of that. I should be doing this on a glass palette. Oh yeah, I think I got a color that actually is gonna work. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I'm so glad I saved these things. Now that's a lot of effort to try to put together a base shade. I think the takeaway is if you do get something that's too light or too dark and you're not gonna return it, mix it. We're gonna try this little kabuki brush here. Everybody who talks about this Catrice foundation as being so great, and because when I got it too light of a shade, I could never get any use out of it, couldn't get comfortable applying it because it was far too bright. So it's been sitting here thinking, okay, I need to doctor. I need to kind of cocktail up some foundations and try to get a shade that's actually going to work. And I just did. I think this is both. I think this is going to work. Oh, it looks like it's got pretty good coverage too. I feel like that Ignite from Becca gives it a nice kind of glow without being too shiny. And then I think that Soul Body bronzer is actually what kind of saved the foundation for me. Let's take the Soul bronzer that's in the kind of like the petty format. Petty. You know what, I'm gonna use my same foundation brush. We're just gonna kind of load it up. And yeah, a little bit of cream contour. I really like the petty bronzers from e.l.f. I didn't get the ones from Huda, I think. Huda or Anastasia, I think, did some recently. Probably not recently by the time this goes out, but relatively recently. Do you guys like these try-on or experimental videos, or do you prefer like the 3 looks 1 palette or new releases, or do you guys have like a preference? Yeah, I think that looks okay. I was wondering where this went to because I was looking for it the other day and I thought, I know I had a new, but where did it go? And then I remembered I had a whole big bin of stuff that I've been sort of acquiring so that I could play. So let me grab an eyelid base. I'm going to use this P. Louise one. I used this recently, I think, in a video. I've used this particular brand and this particular eyelid primer several times. I don't know where my original one went to. I think it's packed away. Oh my gosh, my husband's upstairs playing his guitar and my cameras keep picking it up and saying, hey, your camera heard something. And this is one of those times where I finally have a few moments to myself and I just kind of wanted to play. You guys are okay with that, right? All right, let me grab a brush to kind of distribute that eyelid. I've been out of town for about a week because I had a work function. So I'm filming this the day after I got back. We have a few more minutes. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go make good use of my time. I do have this one from M Cosmetics though, right? Color Drops Serum Blush. M Cosmetics. This is the very first thing from M that I've actually even tried. This looks like it's in the shade Rose Milk. We're gonna try this. Trying new stuff, yay. This is a cute little package. This is M Cosmetics. I have never tried anything from the brand before. I think this is actually super cute. So I don't know anything about it here. Okay, so it's got like a cute little dropper. I'm gonna put a little drop on the back of my hand. Oh yeah, came out and like it's cute. Okay, so I'm kind of pushing it around the back of my hand because I wanted to see how it was gonna look. It's very oily. I guess that would be the serum part, huh? Okay, and super sheer when I rub it into the back of my hand. Like you can barely tell that it's on there. So this might not actually work out very well. Let's just try. I'm gonna actually put a couple drops here on my cheeks. And we're just gonna pat it. And I don't feel like you can even see that. Okay, here's my take on this product then, just having applied it to the back of my hand and a little bit on my cheeks. I feel like this is good for bare skin. If you're someone who has a really good complexion, or you just need a little moisturizer with like a little tint, I could see maybe using that for this, but it feels very oily and it's also ridiculously sheer. So this is kind of a, I don't know about this one. These are all questionable items so far. So because that didn't really work out the way I wanted it to, let's take a little bit of this iconic London bronzer. I'll just grab a big brush. This is a huge pan. I think I'm gonna be outside this evening, so it's probably okay that I just have more of a bronzery look as opposed to like a true blush moment. You know what? I'm not upset with having a face that looks like it's got some color on it though. I'm just taking this brush that I use with my foundation and kind of pressing it around the edges. I think I'm going to be extra glowy. I did get a couple lip liners. These are from Dose of Colors. I think these were like maybe add-ons to BoxyCharm. Let's just see here. So this is the, oh, that's actually really pretty. It's kind of a nude. That might work. We'll see. This other one seems like it might be a lot brighter. So let's see what this other one is. That first one was, do we have a shade on it? Overdrawn is that one, and I actually like that. This one is Floral. Let's see what Floral looks like next to Overdrawn. Okay, that's pretty too. That's probably a little bit more red than I need to go. So we're gonna try Overdrawn. Let's just put this on. We might as well overdraw the lips, right? All right, as far as overdrawing lips, sure. It's a little too light for me and what I would normally kind of gravitate towards for an actual lip liner. I think I would go a little darker. We're gonna have to doctor this up a little bit here. I have another lip liner here. This one's from Dominique Cosmetics. This might not be, it almost seems like it's the same color. Oh no, I like that one. Yeah, that's better. Okay, the color's better, the formula's drier. A little disappointing. I love the color. I think the color's perfect. I need to put a little lip mask on before I put in anything else on my lips because it's feeling very dry. I felt like that tugged on my lips quite a bit. I'm actually not going to use it to go all over my lips right now. I think I'm going to wait, even though it says line and fill. I think I'm going to skip the fill part. So that was the Dominique Cosmetics. I do really like the color. The color is great. So you guys, I think what I want to do, since I've got a lot going on right now, I think I want to use this Huda Wild Jaguar palette. Now, it came out a little while ago, so it's not brand new for everybody. If you guys want me to come back and do 3 looks with one palette with this, I certainly can. I actually like this size of pan. I like the square pan shapes because I think it's easier to get a brush into, and I do like to use a little bit bigger brush most of the time. I think the color story is actually really pretty. You have 5 shimmers and 4 mattes, so I do like the 9 pan sizes. I think that they make it easy to think about, or you don't have to really think about it too much. I'm going to take this Bone shade and just see what that looks like, and that is pretty much non-existent on my eye shade, or on my eyelid. So I'm going to use it kind of down here to sort of tone down. I do have that P. Louise on it, so basically this is just sort of setting that base down a little bit, taking it all the way up to my brow bone and inner corner. And again, this is almost a why bother shade for me. I feel like I didn't really need it in here. Okay, let's take the one that's this sort of taupey color right here. Let me grab a little bit smaller brush. I'm gonna take the taupey color and use that a little bit above my crease Kind of give my eye a little definition. I'm going to probably go back into that other bigger, fluffier brush. There's been a few of these little Huda palettes that I've actually really liked. I just really think that the Obsessions line, the Naked and the Obsessions, I really like the size. And it just makes it nice to not have to really think too much. Like you don't have so many choices that you're like, oh, I'm overwhelmed. But to have a little bit of variety. And everybody kept telling me this is the best one. The shirt that I'm wearing tonight, I'm going to really pull on this sort of olive green, but it's also got an orange in it. I know that sounds weird, but it's like a pattern shirt. I think this might end up being too cool of an eye look. That was a really, really, really pretty taupe, sort of grayish color, kind of almost like almost looks like it's got maybe a little bit of plum in it, but not really. I'm going to take this shade right here. This is going to be my outer crease and kind of really giving my eye that definition. There's a little bit of kick up in these pans, but not too much. Okay, giving me the shape that I want. That's good. I spend more time trying to make my eyes look like sisters than cousins. Symmetrical. I guess everybody's face is a little bit more asymmetrical. But what I love about makeup is that you can fake things that you don't already have. I've literally used 3 shades so far, but I feel like this could be one of my favorite Huda palettes. Okay, I have these 2 shades really interest me. Let's swatch these really fast. This one I think might be too gray. Oh yeah, it's like a gorgeous gunmetal, almost a gunmetal gray. This other one I think might be the one that I want. Oh, so pretty. Maybe both of them. Okay, so I'm going to take that green and I'm just sort of loading up a flat brush here. I wanted to try to apply it with the brush. I'm going to use the mirror that's in here to see how it would translate onto skin. And honestly, that's okay, but it's not enough. I need more. That might be a shade that needs to go on wet, huh? Needs to go on with like a wet brush. Let's just see. We're going to try it with my finger. Oh, way prettier. Wow, that made a huge difference. Oh, I love this. Yeah, out of all of these palettes that came out, I skipped all the brown Obsessions ones just because I felt like those are all colors I already have. Like I really feel like I didn't need anything from that. When these animal ones came out, like they have the Cobra one, I think it's like a Cobra or Python or something. They had several. And this was the only one that I was like, wow, I think I would really like that one. And I think I do really like this one. I might have to grab that gold. I love these purples though. Do I want purple? Okay, I'm gonna grab this purple right here in the middle. I want to do all of them. I can't though. I cannot do all these shades. I don't want to look crazy. I think the gold would be really pretty with this green, but I really like the way that purples brings it in together. Wow, this is really nice. I think it's pretty flattering actually. Love this kind of smart, smoky, grungy eye. There's a lot going on. This might not be for everybody, but it's almost like date night for me, even though my husband and I aren't actually going on a date. I just picked up a little bit more of that bone shade to kind of soften that top edge. Man, I hope this looks okay in bright daylight. Okay, I love, love, love the way that looks. That's really pretty with the green and the kind of purpley color. I have one of these bright purple. Do I want to do it? I might. We're going to do this bright purple eyeliner here. This is from LA Girl. I picked up a couple of these Shockwaves. I bought a bunch because I did a whole face full of LA Girl makeup. I'm really impressed. So when I placed an Ulta order recently, I grabbed 2 more of these. This bright kind of electric blue neon eyeliner is what it's called. And then there's this purple one. So it's a metallic eyeliner. We're going to use a little bit of that in the waterline. Right. I think I got a little bit of it on there, but it's not really showing up too much in my waterline. So I ended up kind of, instead of being right on my waterline, I moved it down a little bit, kind of in the lash line. And I like that. This might actually be a good makeup day. I did buy another one of these Catrice Powerful 5 Liquid Lip. This one's in the shade Raspberry Cream. I bought another one of these not too long ago, and I really liked it. I was shocked at how much I liked it. But like the perfect kind of goes with everything. Don't even really need to think about it too much. I need some mascara on. I've got 2 relatively recent mascaras. This one here from Rodial Lash Lift Mascara. This came in the Trend Mood collaboration with Morphe. And then I also got one of these Act Natural defining mascaras from ColourPop. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do a ColourPop video here pretty soon. So let's try this Lash Lift mascara. I haven't tried this yet. Pretty sure it's just a black mascara. It says Lash Lift mascara. Smells fine. A little chemical-y, but not too bad. Oh, and I can totally see that purple eyeliner now. Okay, good. I'm glad I got to see it closer up in a mirror. I was in Florida. I think I mentioned earlier I was on a work trip thing. And the humidity down there was ridiculous. It was so crazy. I didn't actually leave the hotel the whole time. Literally could have been anywhere in the world and it wouldn't have made any difference to me because I didn't get out to actually see anything. Okay, smoky green and purple and a little bit of transfer, but that's okay. We'll get that cleaned up here. Actually really like that palette. This palette's a win for me. This is gonna stay relatively handy. I think this one and maybe the sand one. Where'd that one go? Do I have them in the other room? Oh, here we go. This one, Sand Haze. I really like that one too. This is another one of my favorites. Okay, as far as blush goes, I mean, I didn't really use much blush. I just used bronzer, right? I think it's gonna look okay out in natural daylight. I don't think it's gonna be too over the top. I need a face powder here. I did get this one from Wander Beauty. This is a Play All Day translucent powder. Let's try this. We're just trying all the stuff. Oh, that's right. This is the one that's like in a puff that you have to kind of get started first. I know because I'm gonna get makeup all over it. This might not be the best thing. Or it might be just fine. I feel like I've got so much color on my face right now. Okay, I mean, the pad got a little transfer, but it's not horrible. I actually like how my makeup looks right now. I should probably make sure I don't have too much of it that I'm transferring into my hair. Yeah, you know what? My makeup looks fine. I didn't put on any eyeliner on the top. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I did this. If you're not already a subscriber, I would love to make you part of the family. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If it's gray, then you're good. If it's not gray, smash the button until it becomes gray. Okay, patch job is finished. Put a little setting spray on it. I'm gonna get out of your guys' hair. I've enjoyed playing with this today, you guys, and I hope you have too. If you have any of these products, let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Did you have a similar experience? Especially with the shade colors, with the Catrice stuff being too light. It's always kind of a little scary thing when you spend money on stuff, but you can't actually try it because you don't know what it's gonna look like in real life. The makeup looks okay. All right, I'm gonna go put something cute on, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye for now.